All right, fellas, special guest in the building. Let's go ahead and get to him. Coming back to the Golden Boot, our man, Jacoby and Tank Guillory. Welcome back to the Golden Boot, Tank. What's good with you?
Hey, 318 finest.
Yes, sir.
Now you want to represent the 318?
From the real 318.
Yeah, boy,
there's only one 318, brother.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tank, let me ask you this, Tank. How does it feel being on the show, being the only one who can really represent Central Louisiana at its best?
Man, this guy right here. Boy, you petty, boy.
You see him?
You petty, boy.
You see him?
But nah, Tank, it's good to have you back on. I said every time, you know what I'm saying, watch the game, I'm looking for, I usually don't, you know, so on the defense, I'm just like, hey, do they get a stop? I really don't care who out there. Used to be like that. I was an offensive guy. Now I get out there and I look, I'm like, all right, it's 90 on the field, it's 40 on the field, what 5 at? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, 92, what 92 at with them bad movie picks. I thought about him today because I saw the Black Panther premiere they had last night, the world premiere.
Wait, you actually seen it already?
I know I ain't seen. I said the world premiere. The people, you know what I'm saying, the celebrities.
I don't think you've seen it.
No.
Yeah.
It comes out.
You must got pressure money if you're doing that.
Listen, if I had seen it, I would have come on here. I would have been in a dashiki.
A dashiki.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
how
I'm going, but hey, I'm getting dressed up for real. I'm gonna have an accent and everything. I'm gonna be a real Nigerian that day.
Yeah, but
so you're gonna be Sergio from Africa?
Be Sergio from Wakanda?
No, Sirigo.
Yeah, Sirigo.
The only person I know spelled Sergio wrong. But all right, so Tank, let me ask you this. So and I know y'all may not keep up with all the stuff that goes on as far as media and stuff. Y'all had 2 losses. Who some people say were bad, quote unquote, bad losses, or however you want to look at it, but y'all have still are in the driver's seat to win the SEC West and still go to Atlanta. Pretty much all season goals are still intact. Did you necessarily feel like y'all will still be in this position?
I feel like once after the Florida game, like, you know what I'm saying, after we watched the film and like put everything together, I felt like we was on bounce back, you know what I'm saying? Like even after the Tennessee game, I still felt like we was on bounce back. You know, I feel like every week, like we getting a little better, you know what I'm saying? Always getting better at something. Like something that they were critiquing us on the week before, we get better at that, and then they got something new every week, you know what I'm saying? So I think every week we getting better.
Right. Yeah. Tank, you're the defensive coordinators and the offensive coordinator, we've noticed as fans how well of a job they do with making adjustments. What is it like as a player? You know what I'm saying? Whenever they tell them, how is it whenever you're coming off to the sideline? Like, what's going on right there?
Bro, we going for halftime. Coach House said they doing this. We're going to change it to this. And everybody just like, all right, let's do it. We don't got to rep it. We feel the intensity of the game. We don't got to rep it. We just go out there and we go do it.
Right. That's awesome. Because, I mean, last week it was a 42-3 run or something like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Weekend before that, I don't think Florida scored in the second half at all, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Yeah.
The quarterback.
They had the two.
They had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. But as far as, like, adjustments, man, you guys are executing. That's great. That's great to see.
Yeah.
Like Kai, I don't know. Kai cuss on him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, like Kai say, he be knocking that shit up. You be like, he just so like really like Coach. I was like everything he say like is you write it down because like it's so valuable. You know what I'm saying? Like from when we start meetings on Mondays to like the meeting right before the game, like everything is so valuable what he's saying because you really know what he's talking about. Like for real.
Right.
Yeah.
So every time we come out there and we make adjustments, it's you know what I'm saying. We go out there and we execute.
Right. Now, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So I know sometimes whenever it comes to switching defensive coordinators or switching coaches in general, there's one coach might say, hey, this is the A gap. One coach might call it something else. Our terms may be different. How long did it take you guys to adjust to Coach House's from, you know, your previous defensive coordinator or your defensive line coach? How long did that adjustment take?
The thing about that is like we got him. I think like was it January? I believe.
Yeah.
So like as soon as he came, like after the Kansas State game, like you know what I'm saying, we installed him. You know what I'm saying? Like so when we get the spring, all right, we can mess up a little bit, but by the time we in fall camp, ain't no more mess ups. You know what I'm saying? Like so like he don't play around like with me, like he really don't play around with me. So like I think for us, I think we were such an older group that we ain't really have to, you know what I'm saying? It was technically like a different term, but we knew what it was, you know what I'm saying? So like and the younger guys coming in, they getting just these new terms and you know what I'm saying, they were like I said, writing this stuff down and everything he's saying is valuable. So like they writing this stuff down and they just learn as they go.
Yeah.
So to us as fans, whenever number 40 on the field, the defense just looks different. You know, there's just something different about the defense. As a player on the defense, do y'all feel something different when he on the field? Do y'all feel like a different energy or something that he brings to the defense when he
It's
out there?
like Perkins just a baller, you know. He's just a football player, you know what I'm saying. He just know how to just do what he has to do to get his job done. You know, like on the sack he had, they thought he had Dart had broke the chain. He ain't break the chain for Perk, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like you know what I'm saying. You just go out there, he's like the feeling that I think everyone gets the feeling like once a couple drives is out the way, you know what I'm saying. We ready to ball. So regardless of who on the field, we are ready to ball.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. So, and I was listening to Brandon Taylor after the Ole Miss game. They do a show. You know who Brandon Taylor is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Played with Honey Badger his freshman year, and he always said that they was a fan of Honey Badger as a freshman, just because of the intensity he brought. You know, and he said Harold Perkins kind of remind him of that. Do y'all kind of get that same vibe?
Right. No, Harold is quiet.
Yeah. Okay.
But when he get the hidden folks, that's when you start to hear Perk like like. But other than that, Perk is quiet.
Yeah. He got to switch.
Yeah. You
Nice.
just gotta switch. Like I guess when we get on that field, like that switch just come on, like and you see it, y'all get to see our energy, but y'all don't see the Perk in the locker room. Just keep his headphones on, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like real cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he been one of my favorite guys since he got here. You know what I'm saying? So that's my guy.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Love it.
Tank. So I know that y'all are tight. You can see the bond on the team, you know, on the sideline, you know, pregame and stuff. Is this the closest that the team has been since I guess since you got there?
Yeah, because like now it's like, you know what I'm saying, people don't even know this, but like me and Charles were going against each other since I was like a sophomore in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's I've been going against Cardell since I was a junior in high school. Like it's you know what I'm saying, it's such a bond there with all us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we feel it, you know what I'm saying? Like this is the closest team, like because like we've known each other for so long, you know what I'm saying? So like and you ain't got no choice to go out there and fight for your brother, you know what I'm saying? So I think every not even like we get stronger, I think this is the strongest we've ever been.
All right. Yeah. Tank, let me ask you this because this comes from Big Pressure. Lamar Williams says, Tank, how has that smoke Bayou food been after the home games?
Bro, like this is so I remember Marcus called me and was like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Chilling." Like we finna go to smoke, and I'm like, "Go to smoke." Like, what is that? Like, I ain't never heard of that place. Like Smoke Bayou, and they was like, I was like, I ain't never heard of that. So I pulled up. Like that's the best barbecue I've had in Louisiana. Like real.
Oh yeah.
Like one day, like in the spring, like he brought us a rib. So I put a slab in the refrigerator, put it in the air fryer. Rib still fall off the bone 2 days later.
Okay.
Like that's how legit
I'm gonna have to go
he is.
try.
So, he legit. Like it's for real. Then if you go on his page, like a full-time character, like he really funny. He real cool dude. Like real cool dude. So I do enjoy eating Smoke Bayou after the game.
I'm gonna try because I heard a lot of stuff about Blue Stone Chicken. Whenever I tried it, I wasn't that impressed.
Oh my god, bro! You wasn't impressed?
No. What? You know we got Southern Fried back home. I like Southern Fried. Southern Fried good when it's fresh.
Southern Fried, Southern Classic.
Southern Classic.
Southern Classic. What is Southern Classic? Like,
see, the thing about it is, so I'm originally from Shreveport, so like the Southern Classic in Shreveport
is way
10 times better
than
the Southern Classic in Alexandria, bro.
Anywhere else,
yeah, for real. Like they ain't even coming close. But Blue Stone like blowing Southern Classic out the water, for real.
I'm gonna have to give him a
not on the size. I mean, you do get smaller wings, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, Blue Stone legit.
All right.
Let me ask you this. We'll go back to football real quick.
Hold on before you do that.
Okay, go ahead.
Big Pressure, Smoke by. You need to holler at us.
For real though.
Facts.
Man.
Facts. But I want to bring it back to last Saturday. All right, so that was, obviously the Tennessee game was a big game, but to me, that game versus Ole Miss kind of felt like the LSU of old that we all remember. Tiger Stadium being Tiger Stadium, top 10 win against, an undefeated team. Did that game feel different to y'all any, or did it just feel like another Saturday?
Bro, I think the way we just approach it, like every game is big for us. So you know what I'm saying. I think we approach every game the same because like it's so intense. Like we not trying to lose, like not like even if we wasn't trying to lose, like to the very last second, I thought we were still gonna win. So like I think every week, like we just what I'm saying, we just keep that bond together. Like it's just crazy. Like you would expect a team like that to turn on each other, but like ain't no finger pointing. Ain't no he doing this. I'm doing like like we a team. You know what I'm saying? So like it's just been like a really good year. This team wise.
Right, Tank. How did you guys view the Ole Miss run game last week? Did y'all like kind of challenge yourselves? Because I want to say they probably had the
What's your thoughts like 400 the week before. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't going. We wasn't going. Like that was the mentality. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Mississippi State. Like when they first rolled through here. 600 yards. Yeah. Somebody gonna remind us about that. We won't take that lightly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah.
So like we knew about the 400-yard game the week before. And we was like, nah, we ain't going for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Love it.
So Tank. So I know we talked. Saying prior to the show starting. As fans,
funny, bro.
As fans, we hear all the negativity. We hear all the craziness, the people kind of getting on y'all. How much of that actually does, get to y'all as far as like, do y'all see that? Or a lot of times y'all don't even see it or how is it?
I mean, we see it, everybody sees it. But at the end of the day, like I said, we're such a good team. Like we just make jokes about it. Like it's funny.
Gotcha.
Like you know what I'm saying. You feel like that now. Next week we're gonna fix that and see how you feel after that.
Yeah.
Listen, I keep so a lot of people have said that y'all's generation is soft, because of different stuff. I'm of the mindset it's completely it's a different kind of strength because y'all are jumped on. It's not like so when
you can't escape it like you used to could.
When we were growing up, people might talk trash about us in the newspaper, and you see it, and it's 24/7, and it can come from anywhere. On social media. So, hey, that mental fortitude is big, man. It's big. So.
Yeah. Speaking of, you can say this now, but you ain't gonna be saying this a little later. As the defense, how does it feel looking at the offense? Find their rhythm, find their groove, and Jaden, doing what everybody thought he was capable of doing when he get here, and kind of looking like what we all expected they would look like, putting up points the way they've been putting up.
Bro, it feels like when as a defense, knowing that when we get this stop, offense gonna go score. Ain't no questions about it. It feels amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like we just and then like the thing about it is like I didn't even know the score till the game was over. Like I was like, damn, like you know what I'm saying? We just been out here playing. And
right.
Like, you
Y'all
know
just
having
fun.
Put up 40. Yeah. And like it was was it like 3 to 20 something?
17-3.
Yeah, it was 17-3, and then y'all went on a 42.
The run we went on. What was the
42-3.
42-3. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even know we won a 42-3 run.
Right.
Like it's like
so when
crazy.
So when y'all down by it's 3-17, what you thinking?
We don't
What are
blink.
your thoughts in that? Y'all don't blink.
We don't blink. Not like even when we was in what was it? Auburn did not blink. Florida did not blink.
Right.
I mean,
I love that.
Just next
so 4 quarters in the game.
Right. So where that come from, Tank? Like that don't blink mentality. Is that practice? I mean, is that something you're born with? Like what is it?
It's like what Coach Kelly says, it's a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? We don't blink. We ain't finna do no figure importance. We finna get this right.
Yeah.
So we gonna make these adjustments, and once we make these adjustments, over.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, so Tank, we ain't gonna hold you long. We brought up about the Wakanda. I mean, Black Panther coming out. We've seen Makai have a dominating, you know what I'm saying, game on that front. Are you surprised at how he's played, given how bad his Marvel takes are?
No, you know what I'm saying? Like when we first signed him, I was like, damn, you got to be tackle. All right. He's 6 foot, but like I'm looking at the film, he ain't 6 foot.
Like big.
But you know what I'm saying? But like this dude can ball. He
Yeah.
plays way bigger than what he is. You know what I'm saying? Like he can play in the inside, he can play on the outside. Like he's really like, you know, completely tackle to say, but like for his size, you know what I'm saying? Because most colleges not looking for a D tackle that's small, but he puts it on tape. And that's what he really lived by, putting it on tape.
Right.
That's how he shut everybody up.
Right. And I got to give kudos to the 3 interior linemen, period. You know, we're talking about it before the show, Tank, and I've never seen a 3-man interior line rotation ever. And to say you guys play the entire game, that's impressive. And whenever it comes to conditioning, kudos to y'all, man. And y'all balling this season. You know what I'm saying? You kicking butt. And look, what do you think about Alabama? Okay, we ain't gonna be able to talk to you next week. What's your thoughts on that? What you thought about that game?
They're a good team.
As far as we don't want you to say nothing that's crazy.
It's
but
the next
how
game
y'all
on the
looking?
schedule.
How are y'all looking at that game? Are y'all excited about the crowd? Like, what's up?
Yeah, we definitely. Well, I mean, not necessarily the crowd, but we're excited about you know what I'm saying, just the game, because like you know what I'm saying, like it's been in their favor for so long. We feel like we can, you know what I'm saying, turn the tides. I feel like it's gonna be a great game. You know what I'm saying? So.
Just next game on your schedule right now, huh?
Really?
I love it.
Yeah, really, the next game on the schedule.
All right. Well, Tank, again, we appreciate you coming on, chatting it up with us, chopping it up with us. As always, best wishes. We know you're gonna do your thing out there, and we look forward to the next time we talk with you.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Stay safe out there, bro. Yes, sir.
Yeah, have a good one, bro.
All right,
yes, sir.
ladies and gentlemen, that was our guy, Mr. Tank Guillory.